Oobleck is a non-Newtonian fluid that doesn't act quite like a solid or quite like a liquid, and it is a ton of fun for sensory play. It has even been deemed the original slime, and it's awesome because it's totally taste safe for little kids too. All you need is cornstarch and water, and the recipe was super simple: 2 cups of cornstarch to 1 cup of water. I personally love to use it as a base in sensory bins, and if you ever want to theme your oobleck or your sensory bin with some color, all you do is add the coloring to the water before you mix it into the cornstarch. If you find that your mixture is a little too liquidy, you're just gonna add a little bit more cornstarch, and if you find your mixture is too solid, you'll just add a little bit more water. How Oobleck works is basically when hard pressure is applied, it forms into a solid, but when loose pressure is applied or no pressure is applied, it acts like a liquid. So what you can do with your kid is have them hit it and see how the spoon won't cut through it when they try to do it quickly and apply a lot of force, but if they glide the spoon through, it moves through easily. It's a really great STEM lesson for preschoolers and elementary school kids, and it's a really great sensory learning activity for toddlers. Oobleck lasts for about a day, and then after that it starts to dry out and harden, which if you are using it for a sensory bin and you're using any animals or rocks or any sort of item, can be really fun to let those items dry out in the Oobleck, and the next day or a couple days later you can go back to it for an excavation activity, which is my daughter's absolute favorite part of this currently. She loves to get the big chunks and see what shapes they make. She had one that looked like a fish, so she went around pretending it was swimming. She had one that looked like a bus, so she drove it around the bin that we were using. It's a ton of fun, and it really elongates the play for this activity. It takes about 2 to 5 minutes to set up Oobleck. You could even have your kid make it themselves, so that's an activity in itself. And then it takes, depending on how messy your kid got with it, anywhere from 2 minutes to 15 minutes to clean up. Because again, remember, when they lift their hands out of it, it will become a liquid. So if they do flail their hands, it will get all over the counters and floors, but it's really easy to mop up. But you may want to do this activity outside or somewhere that's not too hard to clean. If you guys want more ideas for what to do with your Oobleck, I will link a blog post in the description box which gives you ideas for different items to include in different holiday themed Oobleck sensory bins. So make sure to go ahead, check that out. In the meantime, go ahead, check out my toddler activities playlist. It covers some of the seasons, just general ones from low mess or no mess to super messy like this, as well as make sure to go ahead and check out my Montessori at home series. And if you guys are new here, my name's Rachel. Feel free to hit me up on Instagram with any questions at the Confused Millennial. Have a good one.